My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to a cacao cocoa reading. I'm not sure what I'm doing, guys, but I know that once I start, Spirit is going to come through and I'm going to get an idea how I'm going to read this, right? Guys, the energies have been so weird. I mean, you guys know about the ongoing drama with my neighbor. He's always making noise, blah, 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 blah. Last night he was crying. So, this energy that's happening right now, it is causing a lot of shifts. So, expect a lot of emotions to come up, a lot of old wounds. You're not alone, okay? You're not alone because his anger just turned into so much sadness last night. Today is the anniversary of my father's passing. I can't believe it's 2 years already. It seems just like, yesterday. So I think it's very fitting that I'm doing this kind of reading because he was an agriculturalist and he loved birds and he was passionate about particular crops, one of which was the cacao and also breadfruit and cassava, that kind of thing. Very passionate about those crops, and you know always had this vision that it should have been, these crops should have been mass produced on a large scale because they had so much health benefits, blah 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 blah. Root tubers are really good for just keeping your blood sugar level that's kind of on an even keel during the day. So very good for diabetics and so on. So he was very passionate about those things. So I have the cocoa pod. I kind of cut open part of it, so I'm gonna bust it open now. And the part you see in here is called the placenta. So we just take it open. There, we're gonna put that there, and let's see if we can pull out the rest. Oh my God. Clearly, I didn't think this through. Okay. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, but if it comes off the placenta, then how am I going to read this thing? Okay, I definitely do not know what I'm doing now. I guess it has to come off. Yeah, but if it comes off, how do I... Stem cells stuck inside. Okay. Can put your stuff back in. Okay, guys. Kind of artistic. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit, you gotta give me an idea here. How am I reading this thing? Give me an idea. Well, they're saying to taste it, so let's do this. Okay. So the first message is, now, I picked up that one, and I thought it was one, but it's actually 2 seeds in one. So this is about your twin flame connection. This is wild. And what I'm tasting in my mouth right now is a lot of like sour sweet. Now, the amazing thing about cacao is that it absorbs the flavor of whatever plant that you plant next to it. So I feel like this was planted next to lemons or limes because there's sweetness, but there's also something sour that's going on inside there as well, right? So that's what I feel is happening in your connection right now. That you can sense a lot of sweet energy from your person, but there's also some kind of resentment. One second, guys. Some kind of resentment that it's hard for them to get rid of. Let me see. Let me ask Spirit. Is the resentment from viewers coming from viewer side, or is the resentment coming from their person side? It's coming from your person side. Okay, Spirit. So why is their person feeling resentful? All right, they said take another one. Why are they feeling resentful? Ooh. Ooh. This one was very, very, very sour. And when I, as soon as I pop that into my mouth, there is this like reggae song. My prince is gone, far, far away. Right, that's the song I heard. So they feel like you have left them. They feel like you have left them. Like you were the sweetness that was in their life, and they feel like you have left them. That one was really sour. They feel like you have left them. And what that has done has triggered an abandonment wound that they have with their mom. Because look, I'm seeing here these two kind of, I don't know, this reminds me of a baby. Let me taste it. An abandonment wound that they have with their mom, and they're saying, and I said womb, they're saying it's not even in this lifetime, it's not even when they were outside of the womb. This abandonment womb is from in utero. And they're saying at the time that your person was conceived and they were being nurtured in their mother's womb, they had a massive falling out with their partner, and this resentment spilled over to the baby. They might have even kind of separated for a while. So, because they're showing me like, oh God, I don't know why they're saying placenta previa. I don't know why they're saying that. But they're showing me like the mother kind of disconnecting like emotionally from the baby because of what was happening. Like there were so many things going on, she couldn't concentrate emotionally on the baby. And for some, the partner might have even left. So whatever resentment that they held towards the partner kind of transferred to the baby. So they weren't nurturing the baby as emotionally as they would have if they and their partner had been in a good place at that time. So this abandonment wound is kind of like part of your person's, well, the way they're saying it's creation template. Okay, it's abandonment is a major theme that they are meant to process in this lifetime, and it's constantly being triggered by you, unwittingly so, because I don't think that you would ever set out to intentionally hurt or intentionally trigger a person or make a person feel uncomfortable or make them feel uncertain about a situation. Okay, but it's like the little things, and it's like they're kind of hyper vigilant. So every little thing that you do, they are interpreting it in an interesting kind of way. So right now, whatever has transpired between you guys, they see that as you abandoning them, and they don't know it, but just like how their mother abandoned them in utero. Okay, so that's what they're feeling, that resentment, and they feel like you have abandoned them. Okay, now because they feel like you have abandoned them and they're sitting in that resentment, What actions are they currently taking in their life? Sorry, the songs might be coming across. I'm sorry. I have to suck it. Maybe some of them are sucking it out. Maybe some of them, and I don't want to be too triggering, might be trying to drown themselves in other persons. Okay. Some of them might be feeling very disillusioned about life, like saying things like life sucks, everything sucks, that kind of thing. So they might be feeling very down, and depressed. And this season, it looks like, you're really sitting in your emotions, okay? Really, being taken to a very dark place, just like my neighbor last night. Because usually he's quite belligerent, but last night he was like literally sobbing like a baby, and I felt very scared because I was like, is he going to do something to himself? Because you're saying that, he was talking something about his mother and his father, and that he was just fed up of it all. So it's some kind of issue with the parents. And I know that his dad has already passed, right? So this is something with his mom. Okay. So again, so that's what he was talking about last night, and that he was fed up. So I was really concerned, but I heard him cursing this morning. So he's fine. He's fine. Right? So your person might be really like in the dumps right now. Some of them might be lashing out because just as I started talking about, he was crying last night. Now I'm hearing him like cursing and carrying on, and kind of getting loud. So they might even be lashing out to people around them because they don't know how to handle the intense emotions that they're feeling at this time. And they feel it's just because of you, but no, this is an issue from in the womb. And maybe we can even probably check past lives, and it's probably there as well. Okay. I remember this person is always mirroring you, especially if they are your twin. So if they have some abandonment wound, especially with their mother, you may also have an abandonment wound with your mom as well. So I feel like maybe that's what I'll do for the extended. I can give you guys a clearing for abandonment. That's what I'll do. All right, so I'll pull up my charts and give you guys a clearing for abandonment. And we'll also intend that this clearing also extends towards your person. All right, clearing for abandonment. Let me write it down because I don't want to forget. All right, so they're lashing out. They're in the sunken place. Okay, some of them really disillusioned with life. How is that affecting the relationships that they have outside of you guys? So relationships with their friends, relationships. Okay, let's divide it. Okay, let's see relationships with their friends. How is that affecting their relationships with their friends? Their platonic relationships. I'll get this one. Ooh, good Lord. Somebody's clinging. Don't you hear it? You guys hear the noises. For some of them, they're realizing that their platonic relationships may not have been real friendships, but friendships that were born out of abandonment. Friendships that were born out of a need to be codependent on another person, on a need to get supply from another person. It was not born out of true simpatico with somebody else, but like a trauma bond. Okay, so because your person felt abandoned, they might have sought to create family, okay, or that feeling of family outside of their family circle, and that's why their friends might have been really close knit, but it's not a true friendship. it is friendship born out of codependency, basically. So maybe these are the friends that they would drink with or run around town with, or they're good time friends, right? When you need to have a good time, they're there, but when you need support, nobody's around. Okay, how is this affecting their relationship with the karmic energy? Okay, this one has no taste at all. It's just like bland, which is interesting because all the others had really intense flavors, but this one has no taste and it's really small. So I think that without you in the picture, because it feels like maybe you're not in the picture or something like that, life is bland. Life is bland. There's no excitement, and maybe they're even realizing that the feelings or intensity that they may have had with the karmic relationship might have actually been fueled by your connection. So they may have been doing some kind of weird transference where whatever electric charge they felt with you, they kind of transferred it to their relationship with the karmic. Or anytime they got turned on by you, they might have transferred that feeling to the karmic. But now that you're not there as a supply, as a generator of the electricity for this relationship, everything is just absolutely bland. Okay, maybe some of the excitement from that relationship came from the karmic acting out, fighting for them kind of thing because they're in competition with you. So all the jealousy and all of that, but you're not in the picture anymore. So everything is just bland. There's no flavor, absolutely no flavor in that one. So it looks like that connection has lost its spice. They might have lost interest in that connection. There's nothing really there that's holding them to that person. It's just vanilla. Nothing. It's not even vanilla. It's just listen, that seed tasted like nothing. I gotta tell you guys. So there's nothing. So I feel like right now your person, they're vibrating at a level of like nothing. Okay, it's just bland. So that connection, it looks like it's flatlined because you're not there. You were like the main generator of electricity, and they were feeding off of you, and then the karmic feeding off of them. But now that you've like disconnected, and there's no longer that codependent tie, and they have to generate their own electricity, there's nothing. That connection has just kind of flatlined. So the sun is shining just a little duller today kind of way. It's because you were the one that was providing that sort of energy, which is again very codependent in and of itself. So if your person is not connected to your energy at this time, it's because they're meant to be disconnected so that they can learn to generate their own supply and not look for supply and life force from other people. Okay, all right. So based on what we're seeing here, what's going to be this person's next actions towards you? This one was awesome. All right, this one's really intense, but also intensely. It's intensely sour and intensely sweet at the same time, which is kind of where we started, right? So their plan is to jumpstart this connection. So expect this person to come rushing in with a lot of passion. And I say passion very reservedly because it could be passion lashing out, like my neighbor right now, or passion very sexual, very emotional. But what they want is just an engagement with you. So expect that they're going to come back just to engage with your energy, and they're going to use anything to do that. So if they need to start a fight, start a quarrel, that's what they're going to do. send you some kind of random video. That's what they're going to do, a random picture. They just want to jumpstart this connection again, and bring the sexy back, bring the love back, bring the passion back, because without you in their life, it's just nothing. Life tastes like nothing without you. Basically, what's spirit's advice for you at this time? What's spirit's advice for you at this time? You know what I'll do? I'll do like a twin energy, soulmate energy clearing. So it's for the both of you guys. It's clearing the connection from the abandonment wound, okay? Clearing the connection. So I'm not going to clear you. I'm going to clear the connection of the abandonment wound. That makes more sense. All right. So we have here feeling lost, confused, and lonely. So this could definitely be a person, but this could be you too. Maybe you are feeling their loss. Okay, you maybe are feeling their loss as well. So it's a good thing that I'm going to clear this connection, because maybe this abandonment wound is also shared by you. All right. So we have here sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. Okay, so big karmic cycles coming to an end, and these karmic cycles are impacting upon the family tree, the way they view love, the way they give love, the way they receive love. Okay, everything is being transformed and transmuted at this time, because the energy of healing has entered this family tree through you. So whatever your work you're doing, especially in this moment, it's not just for yourself. All of it is reverberating towards all the people, outwards, towards all the people that you are connected with. So your soul family, okay, your biological family, and even those that you consider to be family, it's all rippling out in waves. Okay, so whatever you're doing, know that this is a very deep spiritual journey, and you're not just doing it for yourself. And maybe you're doing it for the family, which is the family, which is the whole of creation, the world. Okay, so let's see. That's a card number 22, which is about mastering or intimate relationships. So let's have a look. It says, life is a physical journey through time and space. Yet it is also a spiritual journey that transcends both time and space. So many generations, because they say when you heal, you heal the 7 generations that came before and the 7 generations after. So Spirit's bringing to your awareness that you have a very important job to do, because this is healing for your whole family line. Okay. Physically, we are born of the earth, and to the earth we shall return. Yet spiritually, we are never born, and we never die. We never come, and we never leave. This card reminds you that we are each so much more than our physical realities. In fact, from our soul's perspective, this current life is just one page in a never-ending book that is the eternal story of life. And maybe I need to hear that today, that they never die and never born and that they never leave, right? We are all characters in a play, and we have each chosen different roles. Your family is a central part of this journey. Each member plays their respective roles. Each member, your co-star and partner. Each play is designed for maximum dramatic effect. I could say that again. Otherwise, it would all get very boring. In effect, we are all actors, and we are each required to play our roles well. It is through our human drama we expand our understanding of love. The different roles we play and the people we consider help us grow. Through drama, we come to understand how sacred life is. Thank your soul for the journey. And the affirmation here is, the role I play in this life is transient. I am in essence a being of light. My family members are some of my greatest teachers. all human drama helps me expand my awareness of love, and my soul is not confined by time and space. So, Spirit is reminding you of your mission, your purpose, and letting you know that you've been doing wonderful work, okay? And it is being felt by all around you. And you are not the body that you are in, you're not the race that you identify with, you're not your job, you're not your hair, you're not a role in the family. You are a being of light, and you're perfect. Okay. All right, my love. So that was your reading. If you wish, join me in the extended, and I will do that clearing the abandonment wound from your connection. I'll bring up my charts, and we'll do that more after I eat my cocoa. Later, guys. Take care. Much love. Bye.